Hello everyone and welcome to Toonhounds, your fortnightly foray into all things animated. I'm Rich and with me as always is the Tyke to my Spike, the Fozzie to my Gonzo. That sounds slightly sexual. Spibsy!
Hello. The dribble to your droopy.
Oh God.
Kicking the episode off as we mean to go on.
Yeah. I was very low energy during that intro. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm very tired.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sleeping very well lately. We've got no content this episode, I don't think.
No.
We were very cheery last week when we got to talk about 4 episodes of Daredevil.
Yeah. And instead this week we get to talk about 3 episodes of Tom and Jerry Kids, depending on how you count an episode.
Yeah.
And 1 interminably long episode of Muppet Babies.
Oh my God, it was halfway through and I was like, how long is this? And
I thought...
minutes. And I was like, oh my God.
It's a 23-minute episode. I thought this could not be a 20... of all the shows, how is this one that is a 23-minute episode? These should be like 10 minutes at most.
I think Tom and Jerry Kids Show had exactly the right idea.
Yeah,
6 minute shorts.
Yeah.
Because by the time it was outstaying its welcome, it was done. And I was like, I was really pleasantly surprised by the fact that it was done.
The third segment of Tom and Jerry Kids, I was completely clocked out at that point.
Which one was that?
That was the one with the alien dog.
Oh, yeah, the alien was shit. Was shit.
I was playing Kingdom Hearts in another window while watching it. Like, I was done.
Yeah, I was looking at my phone. Let's talk. So we're talking babies.
Yeah, babies.
Cartoon babies, because I have no interest in babies. That's why I adopted a 1-year-old.
Skipped the entire process.
Skipped the entire process of annoying, boring babies. But this is a V suggestion.
Yeah,
so thanks V. And also,
I'm sure that other people have suggested Muppet Babies at some point to us.
I'm sure they
we'll
have.
just blame V.
We didn't watch the best episode. I freely admit that.
Yeah.
So
what would the best episode of Muppet Babies be?
The last one.
I don't know. I watched Muppet Babies as a kid, but
yeah.
I remember
liking
Muppet, it. But I was like 7. I liked everything. I didn't know better.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And so we watched Muppet Babies, but we also watched Tom and Jerry Kids. Should we start with Tom and Jerry Kids?
Yeah, let's talk about Tom and Jerry Kids. We keep calling it Tom and Jerry Kids, but it's actually Tom and Jerry Kids Show. Which is really weird.
The Tom and Jerry Kids was a segment on this show. So we found out today, I couldn't remember this. I could remember Droopy and Dripple, detective stuff. But Tom and Jerry Kids Show was a Turner Entertainment Company show that was Tom and Jerry as toddlers, essentially.
Yeah. Except Jerry looks exactly the same. They just gave him a bow tie.
I like the
Tom is like
fat-faced.
If he got compressed.
Yeah. But they've got this is the best thing is also the worst thing about this show. They look exactly the same, and they have exactly the same mannerisms, and they have exactly the same, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, the same
sound effects.
Yeah, same music.
But the thing is, and when I watched this, I was like, "This is bits have been edited out," and I don't know if they have.
Yeah,
but you don't get the payoff. You don't get the
violence
elongated
is different. Yeah.
Violence. Yeah, exactly.
The violence is off.
There was a bit where Tom, in one of them, got flattened by something and he became like a half pipe. And I did laugh at that.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, why am I watching Tom and Jerry? That was, it was the sort of,
The main thing I took from the 3 shorts that we watched were that all of them were about like racially aggravated violence.
Yeah.
Like, not even
Which
joking.
is what Tom and Jerry is about.
Yeah. Like the first one is Jerry gets a videotape from Batmouse, who's a superhero.
This is the best one.
Yeah, this was the most fun
out of the 3. Yeah.
Which is a videotape basically telling Jerry how to go and attack cats.
This could have been a proper Tom and Jerry episode. This easily could have been. There was like the bones of a great Tom and Jerry episode here. And if it had have been a Tom and Jerry episode, it would have been like a Charles Atlas video.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
Charles Mouseless.
Yeah.
Mouseless.
A mouse getting sand kicked in his face on the beach.
Yeah. And I like the concept, the there were a few times during this episode where I actually laughed, and I was like, "Oh, these three are going to be great." So, Batmouse is on the television. He tells him to suck in his gut and pull up his chest, puff out his chest when he's wearing the costume that he gets sent, and his trousers fall down. And I was like, "That's really good.
Yeah, that's classic,
really good stuff."
Classic slapstick.
Yeah, there were a few classic slapstick moments where I was like, "This is going to be good."
Yeah, there's something. It's like there's something here. They've got the
bones.
Meat. Yeah, but it's not all coming together really. I think
because the violence is gone.
Yeah, I think that short goes downhill when Batmouse actually appears as a character.
Yeah,
when they're physically a presence. Like I thought it was funny when the videotape was like communicating directly with Jerry. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was really good.
But then when
no, don't quit.
Yeah. Like it knew something was going to go wrong.
So the episode is basically he gets the self-help tape as a member of the Batmouse fan club.
Yeah.
And it's like how to deal with cats who are bullying you. And Tom is listening at the wall with a stethoscope, so he's anticipating everything that happens. And then Jerry, on his bat belt, has a thing that he can call Batmouse, but then Tom calls Batcat, and then the two superheroes fight, but then realise that they should be out helping shouldn't be fighting themselves. And then Tom and Jerry are like left to their own devices, and that's the episode.
Yeah.
The punch-up would have been, if the self-help video had have been just about teaching Jerry to be more confident, and then at the end it would be like when things started to escalate, the third act, if you want to call it that, would have been okay, all right, stop, don't turn me off, I've got one more thing to try here, and then all of a sudden something comes through the window and it is a Batmouse costume and he's got to do it, but then Tom has a Batcat costume as well.
Yes,
that would have been the way to do it.
Not Batcat and Batmouse be separate characters. I didn't really get it, and it wasn't very funny at that point. It was just It did remind me a lot of like a classic Tom and Jerry episode.
Yeah,
like,
but it fell apart. You're right.
Yeah, like it was very that one where the kangaroo shows up to fight for Jerry, and Tom thinks that Jerry's gone giant.
Yeah, or the one with the elephant where the elephant pretends to be Jerry.
Yeah.
And they keep switching. So Jerry goes into the closet. Tom chases him, and then the elephant has painted himself to be like Jerry. And he, do you remember he hits him with his trunk because his trunk is curled up to be a mouse nose? Yeah. That is exactly what this episode is.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I liked this, but I agree, I think it fell apart. I also think the violence is missing, but then it's a show for very little kids.
Yeah, Which it's hard to determine what age group this was for. Like,
it must have been for like 4 or 5, surely.
I don't know, because the violence is a lot, like, more violent than you would expect for like a preschool show. That's true.
Especially
the second segment.
Yeah, the second segment is where the real racial violence begins, like the anti-cat sentiment of the dogs.
Yeah.
So what we'll also talk to you about is that the Tom and Jerry Kids was split into segments, 3 segments per episode, and you had typically Tom and Jerry Kids, you had Spike and Tyke, which were the ones based on the dog and his son.
Mm-hmm.
Tyke used to be called something else, I think.
I don't know.
It's
probably probably Junior or something. They always called Junior in these cartoons, didn't they?
But the Grey Mouse was always called something different as well, like Duffy and Tuffy.
Yeah, Nibbles at some point.
Nibbles, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's weird that Spike and Tyke are in this, because, like, how old is Spike?
That's the thing. If you change the ages of Tom and Jerry, and leave Spike as Spike, I don't know if Spike ever interacts with Tom and Jerry, but that would be an adult bullying children.
It would be, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Then you had Droopy and Dripple, which were son and dad show, but you had that's what spun off into Droopy Master Detective.
That was a great show.
That was a very good show. Then you had Slowpoke Antonio, which was the western cousin of Jerry. While he appeared in the Tom and Jerry segments, Slowpoke Antonio did star in 2 separate cartoons. When we read this off air, we thought that it might have been a riff on Speedy Gonzales. Then you've got Calaboose Cow is
Who
a
are
gold
these
cat
people?
and mouse exterminator who often helps Tom try to catch Jerry.
Calaboose.
Calaboose Cow.
Calaboose
Then you
cow.
got-
I'm just gonna. I need to see a picture of Calaboose cow.
Okay. I'll keep going. You've got Wild Mouse is a ferocious mouse who often aids Jerry in thwarting Tom. While he appeared in the Tom and Jerry segments, Wild Mouse did star in 2 of his own shorts. Blast Off Buzzard.
It's just showing me pictures of real cows.
Oh, it must be a type of cow. No, not cow. Cal. Cal.
Oh, Cal. I thought you said cow. I thought
Yeah,
it was like a
sorry.
cow character.
Blast Off Buzzard is
yeah.
a buzzard with a biker gang.
This is Batcat.
Oh, is it?
Is it? I think
You
they just
also
draw all the
had-
cats the same.
You also had Urfo and Buzz.
Urfo.
You had one, no idea. Urfo, URFO. Swampy Fox and the Gator Brothers. I'm not making any of these up, I promise.
Swampy
I'm
Fox
not
and the Gator Brothers is fantastic. That's a band.
Bernie Bird,
Bernie Bird.
Kyle the Cat, Mouse Scouts, Blast Off Buzzard, Calaboose Cow.
Was Kyle the one in this one? In the Spike and Tyke?
I think he is.
Yeah.
He is.
And his son Carl.
Kyle and Carl. That's really hard to say as well.
Yeah.
Let's
Carl and
see.
Carl Cat.
Yeah, forces Kyle to be Tyke's target. Yeah.
Yeah.
Urfo and Buzz. I have no idea. Urfo and Buzz.
Urfo and
Such
Buzz.
a weird. There were 65 of these episodes and 3 segments in each. What's that? 190 something. 195.
Oh man, have you seen
not-
what Urfo and Buzz look like?
No, show
He's
me.
like a freaky alien dog.
Oh, it's not the dog from the third.
No,
episode,
it's not.
is
It's a different dog. Yeah, I'll send a picture for you. He's like a white dog wearing a rainbow T-shirt, and he's got 4 arms.
But
and
it's kind of like.
He's got like
isn't it?
tits on some antenna.
He's got one eye.
He's got one
He's got
eye,
a uni
but he's got
eye like Sonic.
yeah, he's got one eye but 2 pupils.
Yeah, and pupils on the end of his antenna.
Yeah, which look like
But he's-
boobs.
He's definitely they do look like boobs because they look like nipples.
Yeah.
He does look like the alien from the third episode. A
Yeah.
little bit. It's like but mixed with Danger Mouse.
Yeah, it's very weird.
He's got a Danger Mouse vibe. The second short was what was it called?
Spike
Puss
racially
and-
aggravates a cat. I don't remember.
Puss and Pups, which
Puss
sounds
and
very
Puss and
yeah.
Pups.
sounds very TNA, doesn't it?
It does a bit, yeah.
But Spike is basically teaching inherent racism to Tyke.
Yeah.
That's the episode, right?
Yeah, he sounds like Jimmy Durante for some reason.
But I love the whole concept of finding a neighbourhood cat for your child to learn their racism.
Yeah, it's
against.
crazy,
like,
isn't it?
It's like rounding up a migrant and then paying him $5 so that your kid can.
It's
spout
literally what this
verbal-
episode is.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
It's so bad. The only thing I liked
So-
in this was Spike's voice. Well, that was the only saving grace for me because it was quite funny.
There was one really good bit where I did laugh out loud, and it was when Kyle, the cat that is hired, jumps into the suit of armour, and Spike smashes it down into the shape of a safe, and Kyle waddles out the shape safe,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This is core Tom and Jerry. This is exactly what it should be." And
That
then
was a
all of
bit
a
of
sudden,
the,
it just fell apart.
There was a bit at the start that I thought was quite funny when all of the cats were running away when Spike shows up, and one of them writes to Alaska on his chest with a pen, and then puts a stamp on his head and jumped into a mailbox.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
funny.
good. But that sort of stuff shows that they did actually care about the show, but they had to muzzle it almost, which is a
Yeah.
real shame. Because some of these could have been, like we say, genuine Tom and Jerry shows.
Yeah,
And this is kind of one of them as well. This would have worked well.
yeah, it would have. Yeah,
But basically, by the end of the episode, Tyke interacts with Kyle's son Carl, and then Spike and Kyle realise they should probably learn a lot from each other.
yeah.
And then they do the weird denouement at the end where Kyle is sniffing Spike's food bowl, and he basically yells racism at him.
Yeah, it's really strange. A puncture up for this episode, which might be a punch down in terms of like the actual cartoon. They shouldn't have spoken. They shouldn't have voices. There should have been like another silent one. Like it should have been Spike and Tyke like Spike teaching him how to do this stuff by pointing at the stuff on a blackboard.
Absolutely.
And
No,
don't
I
have
agree,
Tyke
100%.
say that weird, like, oggy doggy daddy thing at the end. Where he says, but I love my pops. Like, you don't need that.
I never thought Spike should have a voice.
No, he shouldn't.
The one episode I disagree with my own comment is the one with the bubblegum, where, the Just Whistle episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one. But even then, you could use music to suggest the voice.
Yeah, I think because in these sorts of cartoons where there's like an antagonistic character who's meant to be like a wild animal chasing them and stuff, who's like, getting like philosophical about it, Spike is a character who is run by his instincts as an animal.
Yeah, his generational racism.
Yeah. He shouldn't have a voice because it makes him too approachably close to the other characters, I think. Like,
do you remember the episode of Tom and Jerry? It's a classic one, so you will remember it, where he's asleep and the only thing he wants to do is sleep, and Jerry keeps waking him up and blaming Tom. Like, he hits him with 2x4.
When we did
Tom
and Jerry, yeah.
But for most of the episode, he does not talk, and it is perfect. You don't need voices, apart from Mama Two Shoes and
it's like
the radio.
I just think of Tom and Jerry as being silent characters. Like, they're not.
Vaudeville-esque.
There's so many examples of them talking, but in my head they are quiet all the time. Or like when they'll talk, it'll be like a slide whistle sound or something, or like a brr, 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 brr.
I remember watching the Tom and Jerry movie, the first one, and one of them talking and being like, "You can talk," and even as a kid, I was like, "This is fucking stupid."
Yeah, and they've got this like the most irritating voices.
Yeah,
that is such like a Don Bluth coded cartoon.
Yeah,
that movie,
but it doesn't make sense with because they've got the orphan girl, haven't they?
Yeah,
being mistreated. It's totally Don Bluth coded, but the you can talk, but we've never talked. Fuck off. Yeah. That makes no sense whatsoever.
They can only talk because they're outside of the house, but they could talk anyway. They have spoken in the past, so they're really unnecessary to do the whole they can talk thing. It's very.
I like to think that they
movie.
don't. Yeah, it's a very weird movie. I like to think that they can talk, but they have different languages, which is why they don't talk.
Yeah, because Jerry speaks mouse.
Yeah. But like the joy of having such an orchestral piece in Tom and Jerry is that the music is so good that you can use it to suggest anything.
Yeah.
Like, I think at the time, when I learned this fact, Tom and Jerry had the second highest amount of orchestral music in it as a series, and the first was Star Trek.
That makes sense.
Like the second biggest orchestra for a TV show was Tom and Jerry, and I just like that is perfect. If there is an advert for like music in action, it's that.
It is,
to suggest action. It's just it's always been a great sort of boon in the Tom and Jerry crown to be like, music is suggesting what we are doing rather than speech, because then you have to be inventive, and it's not just a hark back to like silent movies and things like that and silent comedy. It's also showing kids that you don't have to have things explained to you all the time.
Yeah. It's like it goes back to like the 1920s cartoons when they first started doing like diegetic music inside cartoons, and Tom and Jerry was like a natural evolution of that.
Yeah,
it's a good like indicator of things, I think. Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of you only have to like you can watch a few Buster Keaton shorts and then realise that like a lot of the inspiration from Tom and Jerry came from stuff like that.
Yeah,
like there's some things in Buster Keaton that is directly lifted by Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
It's such a good show, and the thing is, this show works its best when it's doing those sorts of things.
Yeah.
It doesn't work at all when it is heavily reliant on voice and exposition.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's strange. It's I think it's a weird choice to just try to make Tom and Jerry, but now they are kids. Like there's no like extra level to what the cartoon is. It's literally just Tom and Jerry, but now they're kids.
Yeah, there's nothing. It's not like they're in a school setting.
No, because there's been really bad now they're kids shows from around this era, like they did Flintstones Kids, which was just them being in a school. But at least that was something. It wasn't just literally the Flintstones, but now they're kids. Or like Yo-Yogi, where he had they turned him into a cool teen, cool 90s teen.
I think if the show is about babies and Rugrats, it makes sense because you're in the world of the kid. If you're just de-aging an existing property, what are you getting from that?
Yeah, what's the point? If they just stretched Tom in this episode, it would just be a Tom and Jerry episode, and
it would have been relatively good. Not the third one. The third one's shit.
Yeah, the third one was I couldn't pay attention to it. It was just the whole the dog was the alien dog boring. Showed up, and then he listens to the radio and finds out there's $25,000 reward for finding the alien,
which they don't even know that the alien exists.
No,
it's just based on a call.
Yeah, and then the dog gets away. Tom finds it again. The amount goes up again, and they repeat that for 4 times, and that was the episode.
It's ridiculous. The only funny bit in it was when Tom catches the dog in a bin, and then gets the police, and they're like, "What's this crazy cat doing?" And then he lifts the bin, and Jerry's under there, and they go, "Oh, great, a mouse!" It's it was ridiculous. It was quite funny, but the rest of the show. When he hooks with the net onto the back of the police car and they think that Tom is chasing the car, that was quite funny. Yeah. But the whole premise of the episode has been done to death. There is, the elephant episode, the canary episode, the whatever. There's been loads where it's Jerry hides a fugitive, or helps a fugitive, or helps someone who's lost, and it's we've seen this again. We've seen this again, and this is a worse one. Yeah. At least the Batmouse one. The Batmouse one had some originality to it that I really liked. But it turned too childish, which is one of the things that we probably should have anticipated by this collection. That they're doing that because they're trying to find a younger audience, and children are stupid.
They are,
unfortunately. Yeah. And that it's been dumbed down. Although the thing is, Muppet Babies is dumbed down and then dumbed back up. And I don't really get that.
No, I don't either. Muppet Babies is weird. I was just looking through the episode list of Tom and Jerry Kids, and we managed to find one of the only episodes which doesn't have Droopy and Dribble in.
Really?
Yeah, Droopy and Dribble are mainline cast in this show.
Oh, 66 segments.
First episode is Tom, Droopy and Dribble, Tom. Second episode is exactly the same. Third episode is the same. Fourth episode was this one, where it was Spike and Tyke instead. Fifth episode is the same. Sixth episode is the same. They love Droopy and Dribble.
Well, I can understand. Droopy is a hot property character.
Yeah.
He was really popular at the time. Yeah, I can see as I go through the list. It's always the middle episode is the Droopy and Dribble.
Almost every single time. I think there's only 2 episodes in the first season that don't have a droopy segment.
And we picked one of them. But to be fair, we picked deliberately parody-esque episodes.
Yes, we wanted something
a Batman, a sci-fi.
Yeah, we wanted a sci-fi episode, didn't we? Because of the one we watched for Tom and for Muppet Babies.
Yeah, but so I like this show to a point. It needed a second eye on it. It needed someone to say, "We've not gone far enough."
I think
we've got really good bones here. We haven't got the meat on the bones.
I think this is a great TV show to have on a VHS. It's a very VHS show, I think, because there's so many segments and so many episodes. It's one of them where, if you got one of these episodes on, a cover of a magazine or something, you would wear the tape out watching it because you only had one episode. Yeah,
it's that sort of the compilation. You'd stick it on a compilation.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, "Oh, I really like that episode because I don't have to think about it for too long."
A boomerang omnibus thing would be great for this.
Absolutely. The perfect thing is the length of these shorts as well.
Yeah.
6 minutes. By the time it has started to outstay its welcome, it's done. And the punchline is done. The problem is, if you watch a whole episode, invariably you would tune out for the third one, which is what we both did.
Yeah.
The quality has to be high, which is probably why they stuck Droopy and Dripple in the middle.
Yeah, probably.
Because those shorts are well known for being really good. But by the time 3 Tom and Jerry themed episodes was too much.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted just a 10-minute Tom and Jerry episode.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted. So what we're saying is, forget this show and go and watch Tom and Jerry. This is Tom and Jerry light.
It just feels unnecessary, this one.
It does.
I don't know why they're kids.
I don't know either.
They don't do anything with it.
No.
We should have seen like Jerry's parents or something. Like, why is he living on his own? What
That's
happened?
The thing.
Is Jerry an orphan?
He's a baby and Tom is a kitten.
Yeah.
Right? Tom's supposed to be a toddler, like a bullying toddler, but there's no. Basically, they are telling dumbed down Tom and Jerry stories where they have been shrunk down, and that doesn't add anything to the story.
No.
The thing I compare it to is when they aged up the Rugrats, they gave them things to do that were around age appropriate.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They gave them personality.
And I know that like a kitten and a cat are not that different in terms of, what they like. A kitten isn't going to school and a cat going to work. Yeah. That's not. But there's nothing that separates or justifies why they're kids in the show.
No, yeah. It should have been, I don't know, like just
a new Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. If they wanted to have them be kids, just have their parents be involved in some way, like even as like a background character. Like, I just think it's a bit weird that Jerry lives by himself and he's like 1.
Yeah. But he's old enough to be a fan of a fan club and mail off and get some stuff. And
because that's just exactly what Jerry would do in the regular show.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I'd give it like a 6. It's not bad.
It's not just, like offensive.
It's just Tom and Jerry light. It's like a really bad Chuck Taylor. Not really bad. I actually think some of the Chuck Taylor episodes are worse than this. But not the Chuck Taylor. What am I talking about?
I'm trying to figure out. I mean, the Gene Deitch ones. They're not like bad as Gene Deitch.
They're not like the sort of like Eastern European.
Yeah,
type,
that was Gene Deitch.
Tom and Jerry. Yeah. That's the one I was thinking about.
I was thinking, who's Chuck Taylor? Am I like forgetting somebody?
Chuck Taylor is Converse shoes.
Yeah, they're shoes.
Who am I thinking of? It doesn't matter anyway. But anyway, it's not like
Chuck Jones?
Really bad Chuck Jones, and they're the good episodes.
Yeah, those are good ones.
But it's not like the weird formatted Tom and Jerry cartoons. They're not that bad. But they are unnecessary and superfluous.
Yeah, they could have done something more with this, I think. Yeah. I don't think it's ever going to come back. I think Tom and Jerry Kids is going to be left in the annals of history alongside Pup Named Scooby-Doo and Yo-Yogi.
Yeah. Like Tiny Toons, perfect example of how to do this sort of thing right.
Yeah, just don't have to be the same characters.
Yeah, absolutely. You could have them. Do you know what you could have done? Massive punch up. Tom and Jerry's Kids.
Yeah, but then you've got there's implications of Tom and Jerry having children. I don't mean together, but separately.
Single dads.
Yeah.
Single dads.
Single dads.
Fine
raising a kid, yeah. Tim and Jenny. You could call it, instead of Tom and Jerry Kids, you could call it Tom and Jerry's
Kids.
Yeah. But no, that sounds like a charity.
And it also sounds like they've had children together.
Yeah.
Maybe they adopt a lion. There you go.
Maybe, yeah, that'd be great. Oh, I would love that actually. Like Tom and Jerry, like become stay-at-home fathers to another creature that like got left on the doorstep. Like they have to raise a hedgehog or something, and it goes to school. And it's about like having 2 gay dads. It's a lesson. It's a moralistic story. It's
Tom and Jerry - 2 gay dads.
Yeah,
done.
Yeah,
done. So that's it. I think 6 out of 10.
Yeah, there's a character in this called Arnie Katzenegger.
We should have watched that episode.
We should have. Yeah, I'm just looking at there's a list on the Tom and Jerry wiki, which is very, very. There's a lot of detail on it. It's got the names of all the different characters, like there's Cleopatra, Leona Van Upshot, Kevin Katzner.
Wow.
Yeah. Rob Paulson was in this.
Okay.
There were so many people in this show. There's like 100 voice actors. Peter Cullen was in this.
Wow.
Nancy Cartwright was in it.
I like when a show really pays respects to good voice actors.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I both love and hate about Invincible. That Invincible's got such a good voice cast, but then you realise, they're taking a lot of jobs away.
Yeah, these are just regular actors. Yeah,
like Ella Purnell is in an episode for like 2 lines, and it's like, why aren't you giving that to an established voice actor?
Yeah, voice actors,
like Hollywood stars.
Shit.
Hollywood stars don't need to do everything. They don't need to be authors, podcast hosts, actors. They're just like taking over.
Yeah,
it's something I really hate. But
same.
Solid 6.
It's fine.
Watch the first one.
Something else.
Batmouse is good. The other ones aren't that great.
Yeah, Rene Evans-Bernard was in this as a character named Hungry Pierre.
Hungry Pierre. He was a voice actor before he was an actor, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So I don't mind that one so much. And he's got a very distinctive voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay, we're going to take a break and then we'll be right back to talk about Muppet Babies. Bye.
Oh, bye.
4 children under 6, and now triplets. Sure makes a houseful for the Paul Handys of South Burlington, Vermont.
I raised my first 4 on beechnut baby food. Never had a feeding problem. So I'm using it for the triplets now. They like the beechnut. I just line them up and spoon it in. They really go for the applesauce. I guess it must really taste good to them.
Beechnut applesauce does taste extra good because the apples are cooked in their skins for extra flavor. Yes, good nourishment comes easy with the good taste of beechnut.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you, hydrated during the break and, did all that stuff. We're here to talk about babies today.
Yeah.
Baby cartoons.
But not cartoons for babies. These are cartoons featuring baby versions of previously established IPs.
Yeah. When you say it like that, it's just such a stupid fucking idea, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, why do people do it? I don't get it.
Let's do Star Trek, but make Jim Kirk a baby.
I mean, they did
do
that.
Oh, wait a minute, they did do that.
Yeah, they did do that, yeah.
Well, but at least that
He's
episode
his number
was
one dad.
The episode is fun, but they also did that when they made J.J. Abrams and made them all younger.
Yeah,
and it was why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Why? Anyway. So we've talked about Tom and Jerry Kids Show. I'm going to pass over to Spivsy so that they can talk about the Muppets Babies.
The
Muppet Babies.
The Muppet Babies.
Yeah. This was weird.
Yeah. Muppet Babies. They'll make your dreams come true, but what happens when that dream becomes a nightmare?
Yeah, very, very apt.
I hated this episode. It made me like irrationally angry while watching it because it just kept going and nothing was staying on screen for more than 5 seconds.
No,
I thought I'm self-diagnosed ADHD and this is too much for me.
Yeah. The problem with this episode was that it couldn't decide what it wanted to do.
No, it was too much going on. Are all the Muppet Baby episodes like this where it just jumps from one thing to the other over and over and over again?
I've no idea. I
feel like this is going to upset people.
Yeah. Like, maybe Muppet Babies caused the ADHD boost in people. There was a reboot.
Yeah, there was 2018, but I think that was more for like toddlers. It's like a proper preschool one.
Okay.
Whereas this
Frank
is
Welker
more...
did a lot of voices in this, by the way.
He did a lot in the other one as well. He was Tom.
What? Tom had a voice?
Well, when he does like vocalizations.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. No, it seems like the rest aren't like glorified clip shows, although there is a Raiders of the Lost Muppet.
Oh, okay. So the others just like actual storylines?
Yeah, I think so. Kermit struggles with deciding what he wants to be when he grows up.
Yeah.
The babies struggle to keep animal quiet so as not to waken their neighbour, a police officer who works the night shift. Fuck that.
Yeah, wake him up.
So, interestingly, there is an episode in the first series called Gonzo's Video Show where Nanny lends them a video camera and they decide to make their own version of Star Wars.
So is this a sequel?
I don't know, maybe.
A sequel 7 years later.
Yeah.
Where they said people loved
because they were fucking amazing.
Episode. Yeah.
There were like an amazingly lot of episodes.
There's so
ridiculous.
many episodes. Yeah.
8 seasons worth of episodes.
Yeah, it's like 170 or something, isn't there?
It's
very, yeah. I'm on the Muppet Wiki, of course, so I can see that this was written by Cindy McKay and Larry Swerdlove, so that's interesting to know. But the Muppet Wiki has that same issue that the Star Trek Wiki has, where everything has to have a page. Where there is a Muppet Wiki page on the Jetsons because of this episode.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's really strange.
And it's just a page about the Jetsons, but the pictures they've used are the ones from the Muppet Babies episode.
That's weird, because then where do you stop? Like, sandwich. Yeah. That's what Memory Alpha is like, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a thing for the, a sandwich, a piece of bread. There's a wiki for both of those things.
And I like that it says, like, sandwiches were a popular food stuff or something like time has, the world has ended on Memory Alpha. Everything is past tense.
I don't care what you do. Where we go as a species, a sandwich is never going to go out of fashion.
You're not going to believe this. Muppet Wiki page on sandwiches. Sandwiches are a popular food dish created by placing assorted meats, cheese and or vegetables between two slices of bread. There is a Muppet Wiki page on sandwiches.
Right, I'm going to say this. I'm going to assume the author of the Muppet Babies Wiki is here, listening to us.
They probably are, yeah.
Go and touch grass. Go and do literally anything. Go and sit on the toilet for about 5 minutes and just take some deep breaths. No one is needing that sub wiki for a sandwich. No. I'm telling you now that if someone wants to find out what a sandwich is, they are not coming to the Muppet Wiki in order to find that information out.
Doing like a school presentation, you're doing like an essay for school and you use the Muppet Wiki page as sandwiches as a citation.
Oh, do you know what? That would be so funny if you had to do all your research on a subtopic, on a topic by using a wiki from Muppet Babies or Star Trek or something like that.
Yeah. The Muppet Wiki has 52,000 pages.
Wow, that's insanity.
That's just unnecessary. There isn't that much Muppet content, surely.
Probably. No, there can't be.
There's got to be like a page for every single Sesame Street.
I love the designs for the Muppet Babies.
Yeah. I don't like Miss Piggy's. I don't like Miss Piggy's face.
No, I don't like Miss Piggy. I particularly like Bunsen and Beaker when they're in episodes because they're just wearing really big baggy clothes. And
that's clever.
Bunsen doesn't have eyes again like he didn't. Yeah, so I really like the designs. I like all of them. This is the show that made me realise that Rolf is my favourite Muppet as well.
Yeah. I think Rolf's my favourite as well.
Yeah, he's great. I like Gonzo.
It's either Rolf, Gonzo or Kermit.
Yeah, I like Fozzie, but Fozzie is the inferior Gonzo to me.
Yeah, Fozzie's one note. He's got like one thing going on.
Waka waka waka.
Yeah, waka waka. I didn't know who Bean Bunny was.
No, where's that come from? Who the fuck is Bean Bunny?
I don't know, but I did check to see when they like showed up in Muppet Babies, see if I just Mandela affected them out of my brain, but they don't show up until season 7. Yeah, this was their third appearance.
I mean, especially because you've got other Muppets characters you could do. You could do Robin or whatever,
Nah, Robin would be like a tadpole.
Yeah,
maybe they should have done that. Hang on. Robin is a tadpole in Muppet Babies in the reboot. That's really funny.
That's really clever. Do you want to talk about this fucking abomination?
Oh, it was confusing. It was a confusing episode. So, they are playing Star Wars at the start of the episode where they're riding around on speeder bikes, and the episode is intercut with actual clips from Return of the Jedi, which was quite funny. Don't know why. Because their imagination is that powerful that they are bringing the movie to life while watching it. They're riding around on little tricycles and stuff, and they crash into some trees, but the trees were in actuality potted plants. That's how powerful the mind of a Muppet Baby is.
Yeah.
Rolf crashes and he gets covered in dirt, and Nanny shows up and says, "Oh no, Rolf, you've gotten covered in dirt. We need to put you in the bath." Which is terrifying to Rolf because he's a dog, and dogs famously dislike baths. Yes, they do. And that's what the crux of the episode is them going between different sci-fi properties while Rolf tries to escape from getting a bath.
Well, that's
Hilarious.
it. We'll see you next week, everyone. Yeah, it was fucking shit.
Yeah. Was it
so
funny?
shit.
And it just kept going and going and going and going. It's a 23-minute episode with one joke.
It spoofs. The only thing I found funny was that Kermit's Jetson car kept doing the Jetsons theme. And he kept trying to smash it up. But that went on too long. You've got a spoof for Star Wars, you've got a spoof for Star Trek, Bill and Ted, the Jetsons, and it's like, pick a lane. Pick a lane, because you're not doing any of these well.
Don't forget the song, The Future is Counting on You.
Oh, that was terrible. Didn't fit in anywhere.
The show
either.
took a complete back seat so we could have a song about environmental care.
With none of the theming of environmental care mentioned at any time.
No. It was just, if we'd stop producing smog, the earth will be better. And all of these 6-year-olds at home watching this on the television were saying, all right, I'll stop mass-producing goods and using fossil fuels.
Yeah.
Thanks, Muppet Babies. You've saved us again.
The best bit of the episode was the Jetsons stuff.
Yeah,
which is
I don't
weird,
know.
wild, because...
It still annoyed me.
Yeah, it was shit. It was totally shit.
It was just the Jetsons. There was no joke. It was just the Jetsons.
It was just the Jetsons, yeah. And you didn't even have... I don't think you had Rosie in it, did you?
No.
So what's the point? Rosie's
Rosie
I did
is the
find it
Jetson.
funny that no one could understand what Rolf was saying when he was Astro.
Yeah, because he had a collar on. Yeah.
That was the only funny bit.
There's bits in this which are like, yeah, sure, I get it. I get the joke.
Yeah, like a rather than a full laugh.
Yeah. I expelled air from my nose. That sort of funny joke. Like when they thought they were playing charades and they thought that he was doing Washing Miss Daisy. That was like, I get it.
Yeah, that was
Manhattan.
that was okay. That was okay.
The Star Trek bit at the end, like that, the
absolutely ridiculous.
small Star Trek point in it, like the joke, didn't go anywhere. Didn't need it. Don't know why they named this episode Muppet Babies: The Next Generation. It should have been a full Star Trek episode.
Yeah, it was the least effort was on the Star Trek stuff. Because then all of a sudden it started to descend, and you had 3 versions of Kermit and 2 versions of Gonzo, and like
I said to you on the Discord that at one point there were 4 Kermits on screen.
Yeah,
where there's Luke Skywalker, Kermit as a Jetson, Indiana Jones, and Captain Kirk, all Kermit.
Yeah, wait a minute. Who did you have? Hold on, see if I can. Luke Skyhopper, Kermit Spaceston, Indiana Frog, and Captain Kirkmit.
Yeah. The parody names were a bit rubbish.
Yeah,
but I don't think they
apart
needed
from
to try very
Gonzolo,
hard.
which I think is
Gonzolo
really
was quite good, but Rolfo was nothing. That was just Rolf with an O at the end because of Astro. That was terrible.
Rolfo,
Skeety, I didn't get that.
Woof and Lieutenant Woof and Ralph Kenobi.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
It wasn't anything. No, and Yodi instead of Yoda when an animal shows up. I hate Animal's design on this. Can I just have a fit about Animal? He looks terrible. I don't know why he's like full proportioned, but they've got him crawling around. It's really creepy.
Yeah.
It's like one of them like YouTube horror games, you know, where you like turn in a dark corridor and animals behind you and he's crawling towards you. He looked like the dead babies in Dante's Inferno.
Oh yeah, I know the ones. Yeah,
the ones in Purgatory.
Yeah, I love that game.
Oh, it's great. Yeah,
underrated classic. That game, like a God of War clone, obviously, but really, really good. They should remake that.
Yeah, they should.
Scooter and Skeeter have no place in this show. You need one of them.
Yeah, it's Scooter's the one who actually was a thing, and they just made Skeeter up for this, didn't they?
Yeah.
Does Skeeter come back like officially? Is there like an adult Skeeter in the Muppets now?
Don't know.
Because I know that Skeeter is back in the Muppet Babies reboot, but did they just do that because she was in the original?
I don't know, man.
Who knows? Let's have a look.
Who knows?
Skeeter.
If you wanted another female character in the Muppet Babies, you should have put Janice.
Yeah.
You don't need to make up a character. Janice already exists.
Yeah,
and I'm not even a big Janice apologist.
Skeeter's only in the Muppet Babies and Muppet Kids.
Not needed.
No.
Not needed. I admire them for putting 2 girl characters in rather than just sticking with token girl.
Yeah,
But there is Janice. Stick Janice in. Or gender swap some of the Muppets.
They would never do that in 1984.
No.
No way. Girl Rolf. That would be great.
Grolf.
Yeah, that's what they call her. Grolf. It's a very feminine name.
Yeah. It's just, there's nothing to talk about in the episode. There's lots of parody bits that don't really make a lot of sense. There's lots of nothing.
Yeah.
Lots of nothing.
I didn't really laugh at the show. It was
no.
It didn't really.
It annoyed me more
for
than anything.
It just kept going. It was so long.
Yeah. The thing is, as well, I don't know what characters normally in an episode like this. You focus on one character to be the backbone of it. But Gonzo was there and then he was gone. Rolf was there and then he was gone. Kermit was there and then he was gone. And it's like, so who is the episode about, really?
Yeah.
Because was it about Skeeter and Scooter? Because they're not really interesting. I
think
Animal was there and then he was gone.
I think a problem I had with it was it being called Muppet Babies: The Next Generation.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the Star Trek stuff to start, so it was a bit like, when are they getting to the fireworks factory?
Yeah.
Like, don't call the episode The Next Generation and then have the Star Trek bit be one character for 2 minutes in a 23-minute show.
Yeah. What I did, I completely agree, because that is something that really bugs me about. Do you know what is bugging me about? The whole promos of, in a similar vein, what bugs me is the Daredevil promos all having Jessica Jones in them, and it taking 6 episodes for us to come to the show. Like, if it is such that you don't have her in the show for that long, then she's not a draw enough to have her on the thing. That should have been kept as a secret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing can be kept secret.
No.
This is like, low stakes conspiracy theory about when things get leaked. It's all done on purpose. It's always stuff that they quote unquote didn't want us to know.
Yeah.
Because it's always the most interesting stuff that gets leaked. It's never like, oh look, we've leaked some photos where Matt is standing in front of a brick wall. Because that's nothing. But you leak photos of Matt in a certain type of costume, and now you've got a Game Rant article on your hands.
Yeah.
So
it does.
They're rebooting Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They're doing like a remake of it. It looks quite good. But they're doing a proper reveal tomorrow or the 23rd, I don't remember. But they're doing like a proper trailer reveal. 11 seconds of the trailer has been leaked. That is not a leak. That is somebody who released 11 seconds of a trailer.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd release the whole thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't just take 11 seconds. Where would that 11 seconds have come from?
Yeah. I've got to be honest, since I stopped using social media, I know nothing about video games that are coming out. So when Resident Evil 9 was listed for pre-order, I was like, there's another Resident Evil coming out. And it didn't feel like that long until it was coming out. So it was like, oh, okay, I pre-ordered it, and then a month later it was here. And it was like, I could live in the hype of it a minute. And like Pragmata came out, I never knew that was coming out. So, or Mouse PI. Like, I'm so out of the loop. It's just comforting. So when things arrive, they're a surprise.
I know about the video game stuff coming out because I watch all the the release shows when they do the Game Awards and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm on their radar for that stuff.
I don't do that anymore. I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered because sometimes stuff is leaked and then it takes 10 years to come out, and I'm just like, right.
The more I can't remember what the proper maths of it was, but it's something like there's been more time between now and the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer than there was between the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer and Skyrim releasing. Like we've gone past that threshold where it's been longer now.
Wow.
That game is never coming out.
Yeah. But like Metroid Prime, the fourth one, it's like, when was that first teased? 15 years ago?
Ages, yeah.
It's just ridiculous. And I feel the same way about like most games now. I just rather them know about them when they are released. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
There's so many games as well. I could easily just pick up a game off my own collection that I haven't played and finish that.
Yeah, they added Warriors Abyss to PlayStation Plus today, so I'm looking forward to playing that. It's one of those, where there's like Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah,
It's like you against 1,000 people. It's one of those games.
Like Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Not enough to 100% it.
No,
because
God,
you can't
no.
100% a game like that. It just takes you like an immense amount of grinding, and I haven't got the time to do that.
I've played most of the Warriors, Orochi and Samurai Warriors, and Dynasty Warriors and all those. I've played most of them, and I've never finished a single one. Like I think I've gotten to the end of 8, but that game is like you run sort of like a barracks, and there's like 200 different characters to unlock, and unlocking each one of them has different costumes and stuff. And I'm never going to do all of that. It's insane.
Why would you want to as well?
Too much content. But I'm looking forward to the new one. It was on my list of like, if this goes down in price, I'll get it games, and it never did. But now they've just put it on PlayStation Plus, so I'll play it on there.
Yeah, I like a game that is I like a game that has a list of achievements that are doable in 2 playthroughs. Like, I don't want to have to play... Like, Silent Hill Remake, I'm never playing that game, or F, I'm not playing that game 5 times through to get all the achievements.
No.
Fuck that, I don't care. No. I don't want to have to play a game to death to the point where I don't enjoy it anymore in order to get everything done. I want to be able to play it in a couple of years' time and be like, oh, I remember why I like this game, not, oh, God, I hated this bit, you know?
The absolute worst kinds of trophies and achievements they put onto things are beat the game on normal, then beat the game on hard, then on very hard, and then on expert.
Especially when they don't stack.
Yeah, they need to stack. They need to.
I've never understood that.
No.
Never understood that.
Or the absolute worst ones. Play this game online.
Yeah, Doom had that. Doom
I hate it.
Doom 2016. Do a snap map. No.
I don't want
fucked.
to. Yeah.
I'm not playing with other people. I don't want to. This whole industry was born out of couch, cozy couch co-op. I don't want to play against dickheads who are racist.
Yeah. And the new, I say new, it's been out a couple of months now, the My Hero Academia All Justice fighting game, these servers are dead now. The game's only been out for like 6 months, and it's completely dead. Like, you can't get an online match with somebody who doesn't have like 6,000 wins under their belt because they're a no-lifer on it.
I bought the most recent Street Fighter and had exactly the same experience. It's like within 2 days, it was like insurmountable. And it's like, so why am I playing it? Why do you want me to do these things? Why can't... Gears of War had a really good idea of, like, you want to play online, you can set it so you can play with bots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfect. Like, I can play online... Well, I can play competitive with bots. And I can put the difficulty up to insane, so it feels like a challenge, but I know that no one's doing exploits and, like, wall bouncing and things like that. And tactics that make people who are new at the game instantly quit it. I have no idea why people insist on making an online mode that and gatekeeping people who want to join the game later on, or people who can't afford a AAA game when it first comes out.
And then they close the servers.
Yeah. I mean, or making it an online-only game like Battlefield.
Yeah. There was a new Nakey Jakey episode on YouTube out the other day where he's talking about Rockstar Table Tennis.
Mm-hmm.
And the servers for that game are still online.
That's cool.
You could still play Rockstar Table Tennis online, which is just insane. That game came out in 2006.
They've probably been doing that instead of doing Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah.
That game is one that I'm worried will never come out. Not that I care, really, because
it's
I'm not
coming
in a
out.
rush to buy
There's been trailers and stuff, so it's on its way. I think it's like tentative mid-2027. I don't really care, though. Like,
no, I don't either. I don't know if I'll be in a rush to get it.
No, I won't be. My main problem with like Rockstar games is how railroaded everything is. Like, I like to have the opportunity to, go off the beaten track and do it my own way, which in GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, you're not allowed to do at any point.
No. I enjoyed... I think Red Dead Redemption 2 was the last like proper sandbox game I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because I don't like there were a few sandbox games that are like here's your marker point for point A, here's your marker point for point B, here's your marker point for point C. Just go, and all the missions are based around that. Like, go and collect something, or go and escort something, or go and pick something up, and then there's a fight. And it's like, these are all the same missions, just repeated again and again and again, adding infinitum.
There's quite a few of those in Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Which is, you ride your horse to this location, have a gunfight, and then go back to the camp.
Yeah.
And it happens over and over and over again. Like, Red Dead as like a simulator when you're not in missions is fun, because you know, it's just seeing random things happening around the world. Like, the random encounter stuff is really good. Like, and the fact that you can go and just kill Ku Klux Klan members, which is really fun, and you don't get any bad like moral stuff for it either. You know, the karma stuff. It doesn't affect your karma to go and kill the racists, which is nice.
It should give you a massive plus, if anything.
It should, yeah. But the actual missions are really boring. I saw somebody describe Rockstar missions as being mini games inside of a greater game. Yeah, it's the stuff you go and do because you have to.
It's one of the things I liked about like Ghost of Yotai and Ghost of Tsushima is the just go and ride your horse.
Yeah,
go ride your horse and you'll find something. And it's like, and if I want to stop because a fox is in the road and I can chase it, then I can do that. If I see a toy gate and I want to go and climb up a mountain, fine. But if I also just want to ride my horse for a bit and then just look at the scenery, I can do that. And it feels very peaceful. I don't want someone nagging me that I haven't done a mission.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, you don't want Aloy, a Forbidden West, how much she talks when you're trying to do things. Yeah. You stand in one place for 5 seconds and it's, I wonder if I could climb that wall. I wonder if I could get through there. I wonder what's in my bag. I can't fit this in my bag. Like, shut up, Aloy. For Christ's sake.
I did... there was a big campaign when God of War came out to turn Atreus and... because every time... Or, what's this called? Mimir. Every time you stopped and you were trying to figure out a puzzle, someone would go, oh, what's that over there? I don't need to be shown the puzzle.
Yeah.
I don't need to be told how to do it. I need the time in order to... Because I'm looking at the wall or this, like, dead body on a spike and being like looking at the graphics of it and being like, I wonder if this has anything to do with the puzzle. Just because I'm taking my time doesn't mean I'm an idiot. It means I'm thoughtful.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like an idiot who would watch Muppet Babies. We're bringing it back.
3 out of 10.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. I don't like it. I didn't like Muppet Babies
at all.
I thought it was a bit creepy, to be honest.
I also think intersplicing bits of a TV show or film in with it is just lazy. Really lazy. You could have had a whole episode based on Star Trek or Star Wars. You could have retold the story of Star Wars with Muppets, because that's what people want from the Muppets.
Yes. Oh, if I was in charge of the Muppets, do you know how many Avengers movies I would have made by now? Or at least 20-minute shorts.
Yeah, absolutely 100%. The Muppet Show is a sort of like vignette masterclass. You need to make Muppet Babies a vignette cartoon show.
Yeah. We can't do that now because they've already rebooted Muppet Babies.
Yeah.
And just turned into a baby show. Yeah.
It's just boring. It didn't do anything particularly well. Like, it was all half-assed, I think.
Yeah.
Which is a real shame, because the Muppets are just like timeless characters who will always be relevant and always be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Boo.
What other cartoons would you turn into baby shows?
Wait a minute. Would I de-age
would you
the
make
characters?
turn into like a Muppet Babies, Tom and Jerry Kids?
TMNT?
TMNT would work, because it'd be quite funny to see them rolling around on the shelves.
I'd have the show be about Splinter teaching them things.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah,
that would be really good.
Yeah,
and then it'd be like Rugrats, but with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd enjoy that. Adventure Time Kids with little Finn and Jake.
That would be
on
good.
Their first
you wouldn't change
adventures.
the show too much.
No, it would just be them as little kids.
Can't think of anything else.
There's not many cartoons. Is a problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. I saw Mario Galaxy last week.
Any good?
Every criticism I have about the first film, apart from the shoehorned in music, is exactly the same criticism I have of the second film, but it's massively fun.
Cool.
It's like someone is, like painting something wonderful on the screen every 5 seconds. Like the bit where Peach goes to Wart's Casino World was just like I could feel myself looking around the screen because I couldn't take it all in because it was so great and so colourful and lots to do and lots to see and lots of references. I would say that if you go in to see a Mario film, you probably want a little bit more Mario and Luigi. Yeah. It didn't really seem... It almost seemed like Charlie Day and Chris Pratt had other things to do. So they were like, oh shit, we've got to write a different story around them. But there were lots of really good like Nintendo references.
Yeah.
I think not... It's the same, exactly the same as the first one.
Yeah, exactly. Some of the criticism I saw online was a bit like, this is a movie about Super Mario. Yeah. It's not.
It doesn't need to be.
It's not high art.
No. Zelda, on the other hand, like I feel like if that comes out with this level of quality, I think I would be really disappointed because it needs to be a story.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I wonder what they're going to do with that. Like, what the actual plot is going to be. I think it's going to like rehash another Legend of Zelda storyline. Because I feel like Zelda is a lot more focused on the story than Mario would be. Like, there isn't a Mario story, so they could just go hog wild with it, but Zelda, not so much.
I wonder if they would do things like tell a different game each season.
Maybe, yeah.
And have like a Chronicles type of feel, like an omnibus. So like, the first season, if they wanted to, could be, Tears of the Kingdom or whatever. And then the second season could be Ocarina of Time. And you tell these stories of like Zelda and Link and Ganon throughout history.
Yeah.
That would be quite good.
I know that they are doing Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild because of the costuming that they've done. On the there's been like, set photos and stuff, and they're in the Breath of the Wild costumes. I'm kind of sick of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's the least interesting Zelda world, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I think like Link to the Past, see, like, the Wind Waker.
I want to see the Kakariko village and all that stuff.
Yeah, I want to see if I could pick a setting, it'd be Ocarina.
Yeah.
Or the Ocarina and Link to the Past are so like linked, for want of a better word, that I couldn't pull them apart. But secondary, I'd want to see Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
That would be interesting to me.
Animated. I think Skyward Sword would be fantastic.
Yeah. I always like the setting of a Zelda game. It's just how the story integrates with the setting. And I don't think in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild there was much focus on narrative. So it's interesting that they're picking that for a show because it was vibes-based gaming and the feel of how the world was rather than the narrative.
Yeah,
whereas like Ocarina of Time is all about the narrative.
It's half the show going to be Link trying to climb up a wall and not being able to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. They must be taking bits from other Zelda games.
They've got to be.
Them in. Otherwise, there's not much to it.
Oh, I hope they don't do a multiverse thing where at the end it's like all of the Links have to travel through time and help each other out.
I have no interest in that. I'm done with like alternate universe-y type things. Unless you're making the characters like really interesting, I don't want to see. I really don't want to see lots of Link. I don't want to see that.
No.
Don't want to see that at all.
Meh.
Meh.
Muppet Babies, meh. The idea of a link to the multiverse, meh.
Yeah, I can't get excited about it. Can't get excited about it at all. It's just not interesting to me one bit. And that's sad because I would have been like really interested when I was a kid, but like I just want Spider-Verse to come out.
Yeah, same. That's all I want.
Yeah, I also watched Project Hail Mary.
Is that good?
It was so great. It was fantastic. It was everything I want from a sci-fi film, but also with a really big like dose of heart. And like I nearly cried in the cinema.
Oh shit!
I had a bit where I was genuinely concerned about something, and like Rachel looked at me, and I had my hands in front of my mouth, like peeked in front of my mouth, and she was like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just really into this." But it was really good. I love Ryan Gosling. I think he's fucking great.
Yeah.
I just think he's great in everything.
Should we get him on the show? Do you think we could get Ryan Gosling?
No, I don't. He's too busy.
Yeah,
too busy.
Bit. Has he been in any cartoons? What have we talked to him about?
So. There's big rumours that he's going to be Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, because Oscar Isaac mentioned it on a podcast. It was they were talking about Midnight Suns. Yeah, that'd be quite good.
It's a no-brainer to get that cast from the Man Wolf special back together.
Yeah,
absolute no-brainer. Have we got any emails, Spivsy?
We have. I was just looking at one email that I've got. I updated my my Wi-Fi the other day because the contract's changed, so we're going to get twice the speed for £10 cheaper, which is quite nice.
That is.
They're sending me. I don't know why, but they're sending me a router, and it's like it's a worse router than the one I've got now. I've just had the dispatch thing come through. I don't.
Who are you with?
KCOM. They're a monopoly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a very good one.
Hole-based monopoly.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like everything is KCOM or this other one that showed up, and they put like polls everywhere, and everybody complained about it, but then nothing got done about it. And so now it's like if you go with them, you're a scab. It's that sort of thing.
Okay. And a Wi-Fi scab.
Yeah, you're a Wi-Fi scab. Like, it's really funny. They're everywhere, these polls are, and nobody's connected up to them. I think I've seen like 2 people are actually on this other Wi-Fi provider.
Wow.
I just think it's funny. There's like beacons to tell you which Wi-Fi somebody has got.
That is so weird.
Yeah. We have got emails. We've got quite a few of them.
Ooh.
But I need to load them up.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll.
Here we go.
There we go. I was gonna say something and then I didn't even need to.
You didn't need to.
It's loaded up. Let's go. Let's go.
Got an email here from V, and it's entitled "Collection Suggestion."
Another one.
Another
Better
one.
be fucking better than this one.
Better be. Robots. Ron's Gone Wrong and Mitchell's versus the Machines.
No,
Mitchell's
I'd watch Mitchell's versus the
I
Machines.
love
again.
Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Yeah,
It's one of my
me too.
favourite movies ever. Ron's Gone Wrong is
Wrong.
shit. It's terrible. It's god awful.
Ron's Gone Wrong. No, I'm not watching that.
No, it's crap. It's awful.
Best robot cartoon.
Not robots.
Mitchell's not robots.
No, not the movie Robots. We
Oh,
want to
no,
watch
no,
the
no,
movie
no, no.
Robots. The one with Thingy in.
Hmm,
Robin Williams.
no, we don't want to watch that one. We've watched Wall-E. What about Roz, the Wild Robot?
Oh yeah, yeah.
With
can do that one.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
So
I've heard it's good.
punching up your... Because we've already watched The Iron Giant as well.
Yeah, we have, yeah. Yeah.
Meet the Robinsons? That's not really a robot thing.
I think
My
it was
Life
a
as a
robot.
Teenage Robot.
I love My Life as a Teenage Robot. That's a really good show.
Can't,
I love Exchange.
A show and a film is hard to do together to compare them properly.
Yeah.
What did I suggest? What the fuck did I just suggest?
Wild Robot.
Wild Robot. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Half a V collection, half a punch up by us.
Yeah. There's another V email here.
Okay.
Hello, Richie and Spiv. It's me, your only fan V here. I've read that as a comma where there wasn't one. It's me, your only fan V, comma. Here is more content for your podcast because I do all the work around here. You're welcome. I am CEO and eternal intern V. Woo V go V, ooh yeah V. When V isn't on the podcast, people should be asking, where's V? For May, you should do all mouse cartoons for a Mouse May collection. I am very funny. Here are some mouse cartoons. Please pick some and watch them. The Secret of Nim. Tom and Jerry, the one where they talk and it was on Cartoon Network a lot. That's what we talked about that one earlier.
Not watching that at all. Five Will Goes West, I will watch.
An American Tale, the one where they sing the sad song. We did an American Tale in our first or second ever episode. One of the other. Where we did an episode on Don Bluth and we watched an American Tale, Anastasia and All Dogs Go to Heaven.
I'd watch Five Will Goes West for Mouse May.
Yeah. Five All. The Legend of the Titanic. It's got mice in it.
Oh, no.
Is that the one with the rapping dog?
Yeah, I've watched the John Tron. Sorry, I know we shouldn't mention his name. I've watched the John Tron review of that, and that is as much as I could do.
Yeah, that's as much as you can do.
Never doing that. Secret Nim and Five Will Goes West, I would do.
Yeah. Once Upon a Forest. It's 71 minutes. You can handle that.
Can we?
Once Upon a Forest. That used to be on Cartoon Network a lot as well. It's got like a doofy looking hedgehog character in it.
Once Upon a Forest. Oh, this looks bad.
Yeah.
Looks bad. I would watch that with what's another forest cozy film? Over the Garden Wall.
That is quite What's that one? Fern Gully.
That's perfect. Fern Gully and Once Upon a Forest.
Yeah.
Small forest creatures collection.
Yeah, small forest creatures.
We need to be writing these down, Spivsy.
I'm not writing any of these down. Herman and Catnip. I think we did this already, maybe. Yeah, we did do Herman and Catnip. Of all the things to forget we've done, how could you forget we did Herman and Catnip?
Did I forget?
No, V did.
Oh.
Cat City. Ruth suggested this one. Hi, Ruth. I love you, Stinky. That's nice.
Thanks, Ruth.
Thanks,
Don't know
Ruth.
who you are, but thank you.
I don't know what Cat City is. What's Cat City? I mean, is it a show about a city of cats? Is it like
I think that's probably predictable. Cat City. What the fuck is this?
Cat City. These aren't cats, are they?
There's lots of... Wait a minute, there's lots of cat cities here.
I think...
The 1986 Cat City?
Yeah, the one by Bela Tarnowski.
The fucking poster looks awful.
The poster looks very Ralph Bakshi, doesn't it?
Genuinely, I could knock up a better poster for this film in about 5 minutes.
Go on then. Put your money where your mouth is.
No, I don't need to. What were the
Taylor
other things
Despero. Grand Prix of Europe, Stuart Little 3, Call of the Wild. It's fully animated. That's enough things for a month of mice. Yippee mice, squeak, squeak, cheese. Cheese to meet you, squeaking egg, other mice jokes V.
What were the things we said about five? What could go with Five All Goes West?
Five All, Fern Gully, and Forest.
Once Upon a Forest, Fern Gully, and then we had Five All Goes West, and
I don't think we had one for another one to go with.
Yeah,
Five
we did.
All Goes
Read
West.
the list again. Don't be an idiot.
Secret and Nim. Tom and Jerry,
Secret
the one where
of
they
Nim.
talk.
That was it.
Secret
it.
of
The
Nim.
first one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we had, what were the robots ones? Mitchell versus
Wild
the
Robot.
Machines and Wild Robot.
Yeah.
Wild Robot. Sorry, I called you an idiot. All right, okay. Should we do Mouse May then?
Yeah, we'll do. Well, we're going to watch. We had other things on the docket, on the pipeline.
What
were they? Let me have a look on the announcements thing. We're going to watch Scott Pilgrim on the next one.
Oh, do you want to do that? Because that would come out. That would still come out in April, wouldn't it? Or would it not?
No, it wouldn't now. No.
All right. Should we do Mouse May and then do Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah, let's do Mouse May and then do Scott Pilgrim. May. We got to try to portmanteau it.
Yeah.
May.
No, I can't
May. No, it doesn't.
The
really
Mouse of May.
Yeah, that sounds like an old Disney cartoon. Do you want another email?
Yes, please.
This one is from Thomas.
Thomas has always got good emails.
And it's entitled, Toonhounds Puppies, you make our dreams come true. Greetings, young Toonhounds. I am not cultured enough.
That's a compliment.
Yeah. I'm not cultured enough to have seen most of the recent cartoons you've reviewed, but if I do understand a reference, it's probably thanks in large part to Muppet Babies. Man, did this show have a lot of public domain stock footage and clips from movies I'm assuming were from the same studio that made it. They had a TIE fighter clip in the opening credits, seconds after Star Wars came out. An early memory from deep in my childhood is seeing footage of them interacting with Star Wars footage as Nanny Vader, and that was how I was introduced to Star Wars. That is insane. That was your introduction to Star Wars.
That is absolutely crazy.
That's mental. Do you know what my introduction to Star Wars was? Star Wars.
Yeah. Not even a Simpsons reference. Star Wars.
It was on CBS. How much did they pay to have all that Star Wars footage? Maybe it was cheaper then. The 80s were a wild time. Or maybe it was because Fox hadn't existed as a channel yet. I remember them also having E.T. and Indiana Jones footage long before I knew what any of that was. I also remember them making some direct song parodies of bands like Devo and an Amadeus reference with Rolf. That's crazy as well.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Devo thing. I fucking love Devo.
I love Devo as well.
Who doesn't love Devo?
Who doesn't love Devo?
Spivsy.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't love Talking Heads.
Yeah. My favourite Mark Mothersbaugh thing that he ever did was when he was on the Wildman something. I can't remember what his full name was, but he was like an underground artist, like a a outsider musician.
Yeah.
They did a big documentary about him. And Mark Mothersbaugh was on doing interviews about the music industry, and he said something like, "The music industry is a cesspool full of cesspool people."
Wow, I mean, that's probably right.
Yeah, but I love Mark Mothersbaugh. I think he's great. I forgot where I was now. I didn't get for a good 15 to 20 years until I heard the original song in German, and I was like, "Oh, so that's what that core memory was about." Oh, so it was an Amadeus reference to do with like the Falco song and not the movie. Was it Rock Me Amadeus?
Rock Me Amadeus.
Shit, that's a deep cut.
That is when you put the reference and the origin together. That is a special moment in your brain. It doesn't happen very often for me anymore because now people are referencing the media that I knew and grew up with, so it's not very interesting. But like, I remember that as a kid, that feeling of, oh, that's where that's from.
Yeah, I've been having that a lot recently because I've been listening to this new to me podcast called Jam Mechanics,
right?
Which is two of my favourite musicians, Bug Hunter and the Narcissist Cookbook, do a podcast together where they give each other challenges to write a song in 6 hours.
That's
and
cool.
Then they come back and perform the song. And I've been listening through it and going, that's what this is from? Like every single song I'm hearing is like from one of their albums that I know from other places. And like every single episode, I'm like, I didn't know that's why they made this.
Can I tell you on a slight tangent from making your own song in 60 minutes?
Yeah.
Before Story Lords was a thing, when I first asked Josh and was like, Josh is never going to agree to this. I had an alternate idea for a podcast where basically it was going to be me, Jeff, and Greg, and I was going to write something. Basically, what we would do is we would decide on the podcast at the end of the first episode that what we were going to do, we were going to set a story up and we were going to talk about the loose narrative. So design the story ourselves. I was going to write. Jeff was going to do some art for it, and Greg was going to do the music, and we were going to bring it together. I hadn't talked to them about it yet, but it was going to be a sort of 60-second bit, basically, so that all of us could do something, and it would be like we'd get the audience to send in prompts for sort of Western, but peril, like that, and then I would write the script for it. And then we'd all act it out, but it would have Jeff's art and Greg's music, and it would be like 60-second film.
That would be great. That would have been a good podcast. Yeah.
It would have been good. But thankfully, Josh said yes. And I don't have the time to do the other thing anymore. But yeah, that's secret. I haven't even told Jeff and Greg about this. That was my second idea.
Is this a Toonhound exclusive?
It is a Toonhound exclusive.
A Toon exclusive?
I never revealed it because I was kind of like, oh, that would be good. Maybe I could go back and do that one day.
Yeah,
but actually, I don't have any fucking time for anything. So, if someone else wants to do that, then go ahead and do it. Yeah. It would be good.
Muppet Babies are an all-star cast with, you guessed it, Frank Welker is the lead, playing Kermit, along with other characters like Skeeter later on. The late, great Russie Taylor was Gonzo, which I didn't notice. The voice is far huskier than her normal voices of Minnie Mouse and Martin Prince. We will talk about that.
Voice.
Yeah, we will talk about that before we went on. Before we went live.
Before the red light, the red Toonhounds light went off.
Yeah, that the Russie Taylor voice was the same as in that Widget the World Watcher cartoon, which I may be the only person who remembers. I do think they might have made a Genesis game. I've got like a weird thing in the back of my mind that there was a Sega game based on it, but there might not be.
I have to get Nate to play it.
Yeah. Nate, go play Widget the World Watcher on whatever platform of choice. It may or may not exist. Nanny was played by Barbara Billingsley, a.k.a. June Cleaver, a.k.a. the jive-talking old lady in Airplane.
That's cool.
That's fun. That's a fun fact. I wonder what Nanny's face looked like. She sounded old, but also her socks and torso suggested she might have been a bit younger. Did she look like a female Dr. Claw?
Do you know what her female Dr. Claw... my dad had a theory that Inspector Gadget was a clone of Dr. Claw.
You've told me this before. Yeah.
Yeah. And I love that. It always sticks in my head. I think she looked like Miss Frizzle from Magic School Bus.
Yeah, same character.
That sort of age, late 40s. Not old.
I
would have said old a couple of years ago.
There's nothing to suggest that she's not.
That would be really good. But I think she's the same sort of age. She's not old. Yeah. She's just, not old. Sisters eccentric. Doing it for themselves. Yeah, she gets mistaken for old because women aren't allowed to have any, autonomy or thought or hobbies or anything like that.
She probably wears horn-rimmed glasses.
Yeah, but on a chain.
Yeah.
And she definitely dresses, other women who are snobs think she dresses too young, but actually she's cool. She wears, not slogan T-shirts, but so Rachel's got this really cool T-shirt that is just a white T-shirt, but the pocket is a pot plant and a cactus is growing on the T-shirt out of the pot, and I love it. I think it's great. But Miss Nanny wears those sorts of stuff.
Yeah, Nanny wears those sorts of things. Nanny's eccentric.
A cool T-shirt and a cardigan. Oh, yeah. Doorbell's gone, Smithy.
I'll see you in a minute. Howie Mandel was the OG Skeeter, and you can kind of tell if you've ever seen his show Bobby's World, back when comedians were getting children's cartoons, presumably as a consolation prize after a network sitcom proposal was rejected.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I never noticed that it was Howie Mandel, but I do now that it's I can see the Bobby's World connection, because it is the same voice. That weird sort of voice that he did like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Skeeter was made up to have another female character for what would otherwise be a felt sausage fest, which made me wonder if they ever had a baby Janice, and apparently they did, voiced by none other than Dave Coulier.
So, interesting. Thomas always emails in and he says the things that we say on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm just vindicated in our opinions of things because someone else does it.
Is that how you say Dave Coulier? Is it Coulier?
Dave Coulier. Yeah, I think so.
I think
you don't
so.
Say Coulier.
You don't say
it's not
Coulier.
It's not like Coolio.
No. Coulier?
Coulier.
Yeah. He was also animal.
Yay.
Cool, yeah.
He was animal as well.
He was animal as well. And Bunsen, Camilla, she talked in this. Uncle, I'm assuming they mean Uncle Deadly. I don't know. But he says that Uncle Statler and Waldorf.
No.
Was Uncle Deadly in Muppet Babies? Because that seems a bit too frightening for children.
Was Sam the Eagle in it?
It should have been Sam the Eaglet.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah. Camilla, I don't remember her ever clucking. And himself, presumably after he became famous on Full House. I'll never, ever, ever comprehend how he landed Alanis Morissette, and then he dumps her. What's wrong with him?
Yeah. Although I imagine Alanis Morissette could be a little annoying at times.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't know the meaning of the word ironic, so that would annoy me.
No, exactly. It's the pedantry that would go on in that relationship would be off the charts.
Yeah, I imagine she pronounces the names of champagnes incorrectly. She's like that sort of person.
Yeah. She doesn't do the French pronunciation.
Yeah.
So it's like Merlot.
Yeah, Merlot.
Merlot. Would you like a glass of Merlot? And inside your needle is going gradually into the red. And you're like, if she says it one more time, I think I'm going to have to say something.
Yeah. I wonder what got him into the theatre incident. Was he doing the voices for her? Did she actually find his bullshit stand-up with puppets funny? Is Dave Coulier some sort of puppet freak pickup artist? Somebody tell me. Do you hear me? Somebody tell me how he did it. I have to know. Sorry about that. Anyway, Tom and Jerry Kids sure existed, right? I don't remember much about it. Kind of blends in with the many other kids' versions of cartoons that were around at that time. They really should bring that back, not just for cartoons. Office Babies, Game of High Chairs, Simpsons Kids, Family Kid, South Park Preschoolers, Young Sheldon. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I do hate the youngification of a show. There's no need for it. No, I hate prequels. So, I've not seen... I liked Game of Thrones up to second to last season. I thought it was really good.
Like most people, yeah.
Like most people, it's not a hot take. I've not seen the other show.
House of the Dragon, is that Game of Thrones?
Not seen it at all. Never
There's
seen...
another one, isn't there?
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't know when that's set.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be good.
I don't know. I've heard it's good.
I've not seen the Lord of the Rings show from Amazon. Not interested. Not interested in prequels. Not interested one bit. The prequels,
of power.
The Star Wars prequels have a lot to answer for. I think they poisoned a whole generation against prequels.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. They are quite bad.
Yeah. Once you've told a story, I don't need to know how it got to this point.
No,
doesn't matter.
The Maleficent is like my bugbear in this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And Cruella, it's taking a character and saying, oh no, they weren't that bad. See, look how they were in their youth. Cruella would have been a way better movie if she was just an unrepentant dog killer.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yeah. I don't want to feel... We talked about this in Daredevil in the details. I don't want to feel sorry for the villain. I don't want it. Justifiable in their own head, yes, I can deal with. And that's why Daredevil did it really well with the... I killed Vanessa because I killed Foggy. And now the balance is level. If you stick him in Thunderbolts, fine. Yep. But I still want him to be a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's still a murderer.
I like characters who are unrepentantly bad.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice just to have a bad character.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister. I don't want to feel sorry. It's why I don't care about this Clayface film that's coming out. No, I don't care about any of the Sony Craven the Hunter or
the
Morbid
Spunk
Time
movies.
I just why are we doing this? Why? It's a real thing in society that we have to make villains apologetic. Yeah, feel empathy for them. Yeah. Fuck villains. Fuck people who are horrible.
Villains are bad. That's the point.
That's the whole point. We've lost, when the Nazis are on the rise again, subvertly and then, completely overtly at the moment, we need to attack them. We do not need to understand them.
No, yeah.
Soapbox moment over.
Muppet Babies overall was the gold standard. And I
did we go from Nazis to overall. Muppet Babies?
I remember almost nothing about any of the others besides Tiny Toons, which I don't think counts, and didn't quite hold up as well.
Because it's a different set of characters, it's like I said.
Yeah. I think
my
we
first
picked a
bad
Muppet
Muppet Babies episode.
We might have, and I've probably made a few of the same jokes as I am now. Muppet Babies had creative songs, imagination-fueled plots, copyright privileges, and even made me tear up once in that episode where Camilla gets her shit wrecked and Gonzo sings a sad song about being blue for her. Did we just watch a bad episode of Muppet Babies? I think we might have done.
Yeah, we might have done.
No, I'm sticking to my guns. Muppet Babies was bad. I'm not being kowtowed to. I'm not changing my opinions.
I don't think it's
based on evidence.
You stubborn dick. I think it's just. I think sometimes we just pick a bad episode because,
I think so.
Gonzo is a great character in that show. Kermit's a great character. Rolf's good. Like the Muppets are, like I say, timeless. This was a bad episode.
It was a bad
really
episode.
Because I remember Muppet Babies quite fondly.
I don't remember it at all.
I do remember. I do remember loving the characters.
I remember its existence. I think I know more the prevailing Muppet Babies memory in my head is the bit in Muppets Take Manhattan. Was it in that one, or was it in Muppet Movie?
I think so. I don't know. The Muppets all blend into one product for me.
Yeah, I think it was Muppets Take Manhattan. It's the one where Kermit gets hit by a car and loses his memories.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't laugh at that, but it is funny.
Yeah, but Kermit does get hit by a car.
Yeah, and that's funny.
It is funny because it's Kermit. It was probably the first time a piece of media ever did that for me. I don't think anything else ever came close to reaching its quality, and I don't think it's just because it was the original Baby show. It was a testament to how much care the Muppets have always taken in whatever project they go for. It may be a blessing Disney hasn't tried too hard to run it into the ground, as they very rarely do something half-assed. And if they had the same pressure, say, Star Wars has, it would ruin something magical.
Yes, that's absolutely correct. I'm going to go back to the start of that paragraph. I know that you meant that no other baby media has come close to
Yes, it did sound like...
But what it sounded like
is like the pinnacle of human entertainment.
Which is a bold hill to die on.
Yeah,
very
move
bold.
Aside Gilgamesh.
Oh my god. Plato was doing drawings of telling tales of the Muppet Babies back
in that cave.
In the days.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Yeah. Someone leaving the cave for the first time. I'm getting a lot of Muppet Babies vibes from these shadows.
Oh, this is the clip you've got to do for YouTube. The first email clip. Muppet Babies is the peak of human entertainment. Move over everything. Godfather Part 2. Get out of here. Muppet Godfather would be great.
Muppet Godfather would be insane.
It would
Who
be
would
better.
be the Godfather? Is Marlon Brando the only human?
No. I think the only human is Fredo.
Fredo? I was going to say Fredo.
Sam the Eagle is Marlon Brando. Absolutely, 100%. You'd have to have Michael Corleone as Kermit as Michael Corleone.
Yeah.
Miss Piggy is obviously Kate.
Obviously, yeah.
There's not many other memorable characters really in
Not really, no. I don't know what any of them are named.
Yeah.
I've seen Godfather so many times I could not tell you a single thing about that movie.
Sonny is
Sonny.
Foggy.
Foggy?
Sonny is...
Who's Foggy?
Fozzie.
Fozzie.
I've got Daredevil in the brain.
The email ends. Okay, I should go. Working on my Popeye pickup lines. Toondles. That was a good email.
Thomas. Always good.
He sent another email directly afterwards.
Okay.
Also, wow, that Muppet Babies theme song is so 50s coded. Very good doo-wop type sound.
Yeah, that I agree with.
Yeah, if they remade it today, the writers have to do New Jack Swing style or grunge.
What could they do? They could do, like, you remember in the early 2000s where everything had the Inception horns?
Yeah.
That's what they do for Muppet Babies if they rebooted it today.
Yeah.
Muppet Babies.
Yeah, it would be like when Lost would start, and it would be like the 3D text flying towards the screen. It would be like that, but Muppet Babies. You
know what? I blame a generation of people who were scared by the THX sound for that.
Yeah.
It's such a... Like, I still hear it and I'm like, something wrong with this. It doesn't feel right.
The audience is listening.
Yeah. Very big brother.
We've got an email here from Israeli Donut. I like to put a question mark on their name. I can't believe you fired Jeff and Josh and changed the podcast from writing and telling stories to what about watching cartoons? Oh no, wait, wrong podcast. Hello again, hounds of the Toon variety. It was funny listening to the Mario movie episode after sending that email and seeing we actually had a lot of similar opinions on the movie. I was probably just as vindicated as Spivsy was when I told them Akuma does appear in a Tekken game. Honestly, I'm a little surprised with all the negative things being thrown around about the Galaxy movie. I'm going to have to go see it and form my own opinion on the film sometime. It's always the best way to do things.
I'd like to hear that. The thing is, it's just a sequel to the first. They haven't changed the quality. And I think that sometimes the real irony of that is that that's what people say they want. They want the next bit to be the first one, but just moving the story on. They've done exactly that, and people are complaining.
Yeah, I saw these things on YouTube which are like, you deserved better. Did we?
Oh, that was a Nando video, wasn't it?
It's a Mario movie. I don't think we do deserve better.
No. Normally I'm kind of like really on board with what Nando says about stuff. Same. But like, Mario does not have a story and it doesn't really need to. It needs to be... do you know what? The third one needs to be Daisy is an alternate dimension version of Peach, where an alternate version of Mario and Luigi have taken over the
Wario and Waluigi,
and they are Wario and Waluigi, and that would be great.
Yeah,
and there needs to be a mix-up where Waluigi and Wario Mario and Luigi thinks they're gone, and they enter the human world and fuck up their lives.
Yeah,
perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
We should write that script.
Yeah, write it. Write it now. Write it today. You've got 6 hours.
Wait a minute, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done because it doesn't need to be a story. I'll just pitch it.
I mean, a movie takes, 70 minutes to watch? How long can it take to write one?
At most 10 minutes.
At most. To answer the question, if I've listened to all the episodes of the show, the answer is no, not yet.
No.
That's not surprising. There's a lot of episodes.
There's a lot of episodes.
I've only regularly started going through the show near the end of last year. I've been sort of jumping around to episodes that catch my interest, but it shouldn't take much longer to get through the back catalogue. It's a fun show. I'm glad to be part of your tens of listeners.
Yeah, that's true. Tens listeners is true. But I'm glad you like it. Like, genuinely, when someone likes the podcast, I'm quite psyched. I think, much like Story Lords, we deserve more fans. However, we don't have them. And are we bothered about that? No, not really.
One of the main problems is that we don't tell anybody the show exists.
Yeah, we don't do social media.
We're like fully word of mouth.
Yeah, and our social circle is quite small.
Yes, it's very tight.
Yeah.
Tight and small, as they say. Anyways, the only thing I know about any of the racing cartoons you watched last time was that Initial D had a bunch of Eurobeat, which is fine by me, because Eurobeat fucking rules.
I mean, that soundtrack was fucking great. I was so surprised by how much I loved that film.
I had to I put a bit of Eurobeat in the theme.
Did you?
Not the theme, the break in the last episode. I had to take it out because we got copyright struck by Spotify. They were going to take down the show if I didn't remove it, so I had to take it out. So there's no.
Oh, that is a shame.
Yeah, there's no ad theme in
there. Must be some. There must be some free use.
There probably is, but I couldn't be bothered to find it.
Yeah, by then you're just like, oh shit, stick whatever I fucking want in there now.
Speaking of Eurobeat and cartoons, did you know there's like 3 albums of Eurobeat versions of classic Disney songs? I did know that, yeah. They come up every so often when I'm trying to find a song. There's the House of Mouse, not House of Mouse, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme in a Eurobeat style. And like the front cover of it is Donald Duck on some decks. It's pretty funny.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's really funny. If you've ever seen the video Maurice Raving, well, 1, it's really silly and I recommend it. And 2, they use a snippet of Beauty and the Beast off of one of those albums. Of what I've listened to, those albums, it's probably my favourite track.
That's cool.
Well, that's all I've got this time. Bye, Hound Boys, with a Z.
Bye, Donut.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm glad you like the show. I mean, you've gone, like most people, Continue, M-Class, Story Lords, Toonhounds. That's not a bad route to follow. I just like do you know what? One of the best feelings is finding a podcast where you have hours and hours of content to make life feel a little bit better. So if anyone has found this recently and it's making them feel better, you're welcome.
Yeah, my favourite thing about podcasts is finding one where the people on it aren't weirdos. I mean, we're pretty weird, but we're not weirdos.
No.
In that, like, podcasty style. Like, we don't often come onto a show and tell everybody our opinions on how women should act, for starters. No,
in fact, I think we're very much the opposite.
Yeah.
And if anything, we mock the girl one system that seems to have appeared in. We call out Canadian cartoon racism all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
It's a hot topic.
Cartoon. But like, genuinely, I think cartoons are really good at
full stop. Cartoons are really good.
They are, but they're really good at sneaking in subversive liberalism.
Yeah.
Getting kids to understand that, like, you don't have to be racist. And I kind of wish that I think that's why cartoons are sometimes like poo-pooed by people, because they realise that these messages are too fluffy and snowflakey. Yeah, it's like stuff, and I'm just
every time there's like a Republican cartoon comes out, like that weird koala bear one that what's his name was making?
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, the one that he was making. Every time there's a Republican cartoon, it is about children should be obeying rules.
Yeah.
It's always about, like, don't go against your authority figures, which is really creepy.
It's the do as I say, not as I do, because I said so
because, like, growing up, half the cartoons that were on Cartoon Network were about, like, bad kids, like, getting in the way of authority figures. So I can't imagine being a kid now and watching a cartoon where they're like, no, listen to the policeman. It's just like a weird disconnect in my head. Like, I can't imagine there being an Ed, and Eddie episode where they have to learn to listen to their teachers.
No, or obey the police.
Yeah, maybe that's why I always thought Hey Arnold was a bit of a nerd. Because he was kind of that.
Yeah. Well, also, like, cartoons became more about adventure and about, like, finding out the answer on your own. Like, even, like, Rugrats, go back as far as Rugrats. The moment they made a cartoon of the X-Men, you're essentially inciting rebellion in kids, because it's like, go learn about your queer life, people. Like, the X-Men have always been a queer analogy, and making them a cartoon would traditionally be seen as very dangerous. But I mean, it's great. It's great.
Yeah. We've got one more email here.
Ooh.
And it is from Sean from London. London Sean. That's where he lives. Not our London.
Sorry. No, I know.
The wrong London.
Yeah, I can't think of Sean as London Sean. It will never be London Sean to me.
No, forever Boston. It's entitled "Sean Dupree will make your dreams come true." Can you tell that I can't remember how it goes?
Yeah,
I cannot remember the tune.
I can tell, but it's because the cartoons that we watched didn't have the theme tunes on them.
They didn't, no, I never got to see.
Even though Tom and Jerry Kids has a really good theme tune as well. Come and get in where all the action is.
Yeah. Provided you dream about an email. Hey friends, it's been a while since I've written, but here we are. Me, writing an email. You, reading an email.
I'm not reading it.
Moving right along, my favourite Muppet song. I'm pretty sure. Thought you were Sean.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure Muppet Babies was the first TV show I sought out to watch. I remember so very little of it, but I do remember some odd... Hang on. Muppet Babies was the first TV show you sought out to watch. Like, it was the first TV show that you purposely tracked down to view.
It might be saw it in the TV guide and was like, I'm going to watch that because I love the Muppets.
Yeah.
I sort of get that. Like,
Yeah.
I think the first show I sought out to watch when I heard about it was the X-Men animated series.
I've got literally no idea. No clue whatsoever. Pokemon, maybe? I remember there being Pokemon adverts in a TV guide.
But, like, I get that sort of, like, you are enthusiastic about something and then all of a sudden there is a TV show about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I don't think it was like a case of seeing like a picture of Miss Piggy as a baby and going, holy shit, I am there. Tell me when.
Bacon sandwiches when?
Here's some trivia. Muppet Babies never got official permission to use Star Wars clips.
Fuck.
George Lucas simply didn't care.
Oh, that's nice.
That is a fun fact. I mean, can you imagine if he told them no?
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, I can.
I can.
I genuinely can, because like Disney and Nintendo are so fucking litigious.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I genuinely think if someone uses your stuff as a parody, don't chase them, because it's genuine good word of mouth. Why would you do that?
Look at the Weird Al bump.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be a real thing, but it is in the movie.
Yeah. I think it's a thing.
Fun trivia too. Kermit's nephew Robin shows up in one episode, and he's a tadpole. This raises questions about Kermit's siblings and their implied age gap.
Yeah, frogs don't live for that long, really.
No, they don't. I mean, none of the characters in... How long do Gonzos live?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Gonzo is.
He's a thing.
An abomination.
Skeeter was made into a puppet for a reference guide for the show, but the puppet, or any Skeeter puppet, has never been performed with.
Performed with?
Performed with.
People need to be careful. Read back your emails. It sounds weird.
I think it's because the Skeeter puppet is haunted.
That is a wild jump. That is a wild jump. They never used him again because the animator died when he first looked upon him.
They put their hand up the Skeeter puppet's arsehole and that was it. They just dropped dead.
I don't think arseholes are sewn. Well, maybe unless... Well, maybe some previously pregnant women might not agree with me. But I don't think you can refer to a puppet's opening as its arsehole.
Why not?
If it doesn't have legs, it can't be an arse.
Yeah. Well, they often do have legs. They have like dangling legs, don't they?
Essentially, it's a stoma.
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I go, I want to bring up a funny thought I had. Last episode, Rick said he won't cover any cartoon with sex in it, which makes sense, but it immediately made me remember Ninja Scroll, which has an explicit sex scene for no real reason in it. Ever seen Ninja Scroll? It was the first anime movie I had ever seen. A buddy recommended it to me in middle school and I rented it from Blockbuster, and it blew my fucking 13-year-old mind. I assumed all anime must be of similar quality and rented another movie from Blockbuster called X. It also had sex in it, but it wasn't the fun kind, so I turned it off and got sad.
Wow.
What a lore drop.
Would we watch Ninja Scroll?
I don't think we could watch Ninja Scroll. We could maybe remove the... Is Ninja Scroll the one with the tentacle rape? Or is that...
No, that's Urotsu Fudoshi.
Yeah.
That's Legends of the Overfiend.
Yeah.
No intention of watching that. I remember during my... so I used to... This is a bit of rich lore that I don't know if I've dropped. Used to work at Blockbuster during my uni days. And I used to get in late on a Saturday night or a Friday night. I always used to do one or the other, depending on the week. And I used to get home and I used to have to eat, and then I would be up for ages because once you eat, you can't just go to sleep. Yeah. So Sci-Fi Channel used to have anime on Friday and Saturday nights, and I used to watch anime on Friday and Saturday nights on Sci-Fi Channel. And Urotsu Fudoshi was on once. I don't know how they put it on, and I was just like... What
Holy
the
moly.
fuck is this? Like, to the point where, like, you know, if hentai's your thing, I'm not gonna, kink shame or anything like that. But to the point where I was like, I feel wrong watching this, and turned it off.
Yeah.
Like, and thinking for years that maybe this was just the opening. The opening, no pun intended. The arsehole. The hentai stoma. But I can't get behind animated porn.
No.
A sex scene, like the Street Fighter 2 shower scene is gratuitous. There's absolutely no need for it. I have a blurry line when it comes to gratuitous nudity and sex. I'm not a complete prude. Like, I don't care, really. Like, I'm just like, I will point it out if it's gratuitous. But shows that are about sex, I'm not really interested in. I don't care. Don't really care.
No.
Like,
I don't particularly find animated things attractive.
No.
In the manner that I would want to watch them banging it out. Gold standard of animated sex scenes is Team America World Police.
Sure. And that deleted scene with Chitara and Lion-O.
Yeah, the deleted scene.
That one. You know what I'm talking about.
He says, I learned a valuable lesson that some movies are good and some are bad. This has been a therapy
Is that the lesson?
That was the lesson.
Is that the lesson? All right, yep.
This has been the Therapy Minute with London Sean. Tune in 2 weeks and I'll talk about Scott Pilgrim? ? Oh,
no,
maybe I won't write in for that one. No, you're out of date. Your information's out of date. We're watching
Once Upon a Forest in Fern Gully.
Yeah, we're watching Mice.
We're not watching Mouse.
watching a show about mice.
Once
we're watching
Mascafogo.
This poster that I'm still looking at on my screen.
And then Five Will Goes West and Secret of Nim.
Yeah.
We will never repeat Mouse of May. It's not going to be like...
No, it's not good.
This is a one-off Mouse
month.
of May.
Yeah,
it's not fantasy, it's not sci-fi month. It's just Mouse of May. The
It's not
one-off
Horse
Mouse of
Month.
May. Oh, man. Those are good emails.
Those were good emails.
Made me laugh. Right, yeah, I suppose a bit close the show. Thank you for listening. If you want to support the show, which you absolutely don't have to, but it would be nice if you could, then you need to head over to patreon.com/Toonhounds. You get access to the show early, you get access to the Discord, you can email in if you're a patron or not. I don't know if we've ever said that. Just because you're not a patron and you want to listen, feel free to send an email.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
Emails.
You can do whatever you want all the time forever.
Yeah.
There are no rules.
If you love animation, you listen to this, and you know someone else who loves animation, send them the show.
Yeah.
Send them the show. You know what?
Make a Toonhounds poster, print it off, and really big, like B2 sized paper.
Wow.
And just put it somewhere. Put it on
hang
the
it
bus
off
stop.
Hang it off your local federal building.
Yeah.
And try not to get shot by an ice agent.
Go to the courthouse and put up a Toonhounds poster. Tell your library. Tell your local librarian about Toonhounds.
Tell your classmates.
Yeah. Tell your teachers.
Yeah. Just be like... I remember someone who I worked with was like, oh, I didn't know you did a podcast. And I was like, yeah, I do one called Toonhounds. I didn't tell them about the other one. And and they listened to it and they were like, oh, yeah, it's good. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh, wow. And someone I worked with found it because they were a big fan of Aardman.
Yeah.
They were like, do you do a podcast called Toonhounds? And I was like, yeah.
Holy shit.
And they found it, just generally. And I was like, but there are lots of people who would love, certain episodes that we do who might then get into other things. So if you know a fan of one of those things that we have done and covered in the past, then get on it, man.
Yeah. Tell everybody. Tell your clergy.
Everyone. Tell your clergy. Tell your friends. Or maybe don't tell your clergy because we're very anti-religion. But,
yeah. But then again, some priests, they like listening to that sort of thing because they have you have to hear the both sides deal.
That's true.
So maybe we've got loads of priest listeners. If you're a priest, email in.
Yeah.
If you're at the convent or whatever it is where they all learn to priest up, tell us.
Convent is for nuns, but sure.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called for priests. It has got a word, hasn't it? They go to
have a word.
It's vestments or something. I don't remember.
I'm in vestments today.
Yeah.
Vestments are the clothes that they wear.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
What is it called? It is called something. It doesn't matter. We'll remember and we'll tell you next week. We won't tell you next week.
We won't tell you.
Yeah, but next month is Mouse of May. So first episode will be Once Upon a Forest and Fern Gully, and then the episode after will be Five Will Goes West and Secret of Nim. Tell us all your mouse facts.
There is no way I'm going to remember what order these go in.
I've got them in the thing. I will put them in the in our discussion so that you can add them to the announcements, because I don't want to add it to the announcement. But Once Upon a Forest in Fern Gully is the next one. If you have any mouse facts, email in with them. We've got a mouse that frequents our kitchen.
That's nice.
That we are. It's not, because it's not a pet mouse. It's a wild mouse that comes in our kitchen under the floating floor that we've got, and it somehow gets into the kitchen. It ate a really expensive bag of crisps that Rachel had bought once. She was really furious.
Oh no! It's stealing all your cheese.
No, just this
it's
bag
like
of
a
crisps.
wedge of cheese running across the floor.
They were pickled crisps.
Have you checked your skirting boards for perfectly semicircular entryways?
No, but although when we did have the kitchen done, we did have, like, the guy didn't fill the old skirting board back up, thinking like nothing would get in. Mouse.
Yeah.
Just
Mouse.
one little shit bag.
It's a ratatouille. He's ratatouilleing. He's got like a little restaurant going on somewhere. He's going to steal your expensive crisps.
That restaurant is going to get shut down.
Yeah.
So no matter the cost, it will get shut down. Yeah, let us know. Let us know what your favourite mouse media is.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
There's a lot of it. I don't know why mice. They're pests. I don't know why. They're not cute. I'm
with
Tom on this one. I'm with Tom.
It's because of Mickey. Mickey Mouse was popular, so mice are popular.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We need to make warthogs popular again.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Pumbaa.
That's it. Ganon.
Pumbaa. That's it.
Right. We're off. So come back in 2 weeks for Mouse of May, the start of Mouse of May. Thank you, V. V-sponsored Mouse of May.
Yep.
But until then, we hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for listening. Be kind to yourselves, please, and to each other. We live in a horrible hellscape. But yeah,
bring the mood down. Jeez.
Just be nice to. But within us all is the opportunity to turn around that horrible hellscape with cartoons.
Yes. And watch cartoons about mice.
Bye.
Bye. You awfully found out I wasn't recording this entire thing.